Hi, we just finished publishing all of our videos from IBC 2022 and we want to talk to you a little bit about the show itself, how it is different from other shows, and a few things that we have seen there that we didn't publish yet. So, let's start. In the past, you might have seen us cover the Photokina trade shows, which are sadly over by now. IBC is a very different trade show. It's targeted at a much more professional target audience of cinematographers, videographers, and people from the broadcast industry. Photokina, on the other hand, was a much more consumer-oriented trade show, with a lot more people coming to the trade show to actually look at new products. Out of the 13 or so halls in IBC 2022, we would say that there were about 2.5 halls that we found interesting. All the other halls were mostly filled with broadcast, infrastructure, satellite, and all sorts of other products and services which we didn't really find that interesting. One thing that was really missing from IBC 2022 were the Chinese manufacturers. Now, some of them did come, but most of them sent their European representatives, which was kind of a shame. Now, obviously, the reason behind that is mostly the travel restrictions to and from China, which makes the whole trip very difficult. Now, there are a few noteworthy things that we have seen in IBC this year. First of all is the introduction of the ultra-bright bicolor 1200 watt LEDs from both Nanlite and Godox. It seems that Nanlite is a little bit ahead of Godox in terms of actually bringing this product into the market. You can of course watch our coverage of both these lights on our previous videos. We have also seen a number of anamorphic lenses this year. Maybe the most noteworthy were the Sirui, at least from the budget perspective. One cool thing that we have seen in IBC this year were camera robots. Now, these are nothing new, we have seen big ones many times in the past, but this year we also saw a small one, which was really interesting. These were all things that we have covered from IBC in previous videos, but here are a few things that we didn't. We have seen some pretty giant light panels at IBC this year, and one of the bigger ones was the new RGB TWCXL by ProLight from Italy, which produces a tremendous amount of soft light. We have seen a number of inflatable diffusion solutions on IBC, and ARRI had their own take on this concept in their booth. There were a lot of companies showing different camera rigs in IBC. We really like this rocky shoulder rig with DJI gimbal integration and handle controls. There were also some bizarre looking products on IBC like this arc-moving bell teleprompter. There were also some products which were just fun to try out, like this high-end 4K broadcast camera with a whopping 111 zoom box lens from Canon. Talking about Canon and IBC, we did visit the company's booth. We also saw the 4 new camcorders that the company announced just before IBC. We also got a brief glimpse of the new PTZ camera that Canon announced just before the show and the 2 new Zoom Cine lenses, but all of these were only behind glass. This is everything that we have from you from IBC 2022. Now we can finally go back to our review schedule. See you in the next review.